So we set Eat That Frog up around people, values, very much around the work ethic and the quality of service. So we wanted to help people get into work, to get their independence, to get a life.
Most of our learners, they're used to being in a school where they have to attend and they're kind of locked in on premises. And they're a bit like, what? We're free to leave. And our lessons are completely around us. We have a scheme of work, we have a plan of what we're going to teach you, but it's all centred around you.
I remember the first time you came into Eat That Frog and you said to me, I'd like to be able to stand up and talk to people about something I know about. And that was one of the first things you said. You said about social skills and doing that. Marcus did a great project on boxing. He had to do a talk to other people about the boxing project. And I think standing and doing that presentation with those people listening, Marcus didn't just stand there and talk. He actually engaged the other people in the presentation.
They've helped me build my confidence, social skills, my maths, English, and therapy as well, like walking therapy.
He said it's good for me to get out. Like, he never used like that. So I know that he's had a lot of support throughout all this whole year with Eat That Frog, that is brought out a different side.
Prince's Trust programme is basically a programme that's geared towards encouraging young people to actually build their confidence, communication and leadership skills. And then the idea is that they will look at their future and where they want to go.
I felt like I needed it for the confidence because I wasn't focused in like sixth form and school. So I thought Prince's Trust, I can use that to get confidence.
With all the work that Kieran and the young people do, they actually put a lot of investment back into the Torbay area.
I'm chair of Friends of the Churchyard in Tor, and we are a group of people who have looked after this ancient churchyard. We've got such a big site here, they can work in small groups and build those relationships. The locals, they chat to the guys, and I know they've given them lots of compliments and thank them for, doing the work. Seeing them blossom and seeing them interact with all the people who walk through the churchyard, it's been absolutely wonderful watching.
I'd probably say I feel a bit more confident into doing things and trying to commit to like maths, English at the college.
So when it comes to the diabetes programme, the main objective is to provide opportunities, create outlets for people who may be suffering from low confidence and conditions associated with diabetes. The aim is to sort of like hopefully motivate them and get them back into the working world and get them back into some sort of routine in their lives.
I joined the diabetic team around about a year ago. My blood sugars were going so high that the machine couldn't count it. I was doing like literally no exercise. I could barely walk like halfway down the hill near my house.
You know what, I've got to say with Tyler, he, from day one, from day dot, he really has been receptive to everything. I devised a program for him, which would include sort of like machines and free weights.
Yeah, so I started to see some progress, and that's when I thought, I'm enjoying this, and I'm actually seeing some progress, which is something I haven't seen in years. Now, I walk to and from college, which is roughly 2 miles per. I walk here. So in a year and a half, I lost roughly around 6.5 stone.
He has done a complete 360. His type 2 diabetes is in reversal, remission, which is amazing.
My role predominantly is around employment and skills. So I manage a number of different government-funded projects to help raise awareness of careers for young people in Torbay, support economically inactive residents or those that have been out of the labour market into sustainable careers in Torbay, and also manage the government-funded Multiply programme, which is obviously delivered by you guys at Eat That Frog. Eat That Frog have the expertise in understanding some of the more acute challenges that our residents are faced with, whether that's those that are at risk of becoming NEET in our younger generation, our younger residents, or those that have been out of the labour market for a long time, maybe have various health conditions. They're always participating in support people into work, and they're always interested in delivering contracts on behalf of the local authority. Most recently, and I think the ones that Where the relationships really began to sort of deepen would be both the Multiply programme, and then following on from that, Eat That Frog are now delivering our Focus Forward employment programme, which is an economically inactive programme, so designed to support residents that are furthest away from the labour market into employment. And what's special about that is Eat That Frog are using quite a holistic approach to that programme, to understanding the residents' needs first before then tailoring the support to help them enter employment. We as the economy team and the authority couldn't deliver the services that you do, and we couldn't do it without you.
At present, I'm working on Focus Forward as a project mentor, supporting people to move forward, have a better quality of life.
I've been under DWP because I'm on a work capability. The DWP said to me about Eating That Frog, and they said, we feel at this moment in time they're in the best position to help you forward. And I thought, oh, okay, I'll give it a go.
Paul's been waiting for years for an operation. He didn't want to do nothing with his life while he's waiting for this operation. This is literally about 2 or 3 years he's been waiting for it. And I've told him about the programme we do and how suitable it would be for him. And I said the main thing for him would be to identify a way for him to move forward.
I've had bad here for a while. I was under Torbay Hospital. I had different things going on.
Or he was in one of my groups, you know, and he missed something that was said and he misunderstood it and he gets a little bit because he didn't hear it. And he went, oh no, I have got problems hearing. So I went, okay, let's sort this out.
In the end, thanks to Dom, thanks to Mary, and thanks to Eat That Frog, I've gone to Specsavers and I've sorted it out. I feel fantastic, mainly because of the programme, mainly because of all the help I received. Carol's helped me with the maths. Mary about the job search.
Well, he's actually very successful and got himself 3 jobs, voluntary as well as working.
I'm back with a new security company. They put me on the SA8 course, I'm doing my first aid course, and I'm doing my fire marshal course.
Why did I choose to go on this trip? Well, to get the obvious out of the way for fun. And also definitely for, you know, like the physical challenge and whatnot, you know, being abroad for the first time, actually, I wanted to experience that, see all the ins and outs of it, and see what working there was like, because I did work there as well. I did some work on the plantation. I got to eat bananas, so that was nice. But yeah, this is my first time being abroad, probably the longest time I've stayed away from home. It was a little bit terrifying at first, but I wanted to do it.
I think there was definitely like less confidence then. Now, there was definitely a big change in the 2 weeks, which was fantastic to see.
We went and like made some cheese and whatnot out of goat's milk, I believe. We went to a banana plantation, the elderly person's house. There was a carnival that we did. What was the best part about touring? There was one specific example that really stood out to me, and that was the sunset at the top, like, the mountain or whatnot. Yeah, I got to go all the way up there. It was my first time like really going up a mountain and like going through the clouds. It was so surreal, and I want to go there again just for that.
Like his interactions with other students while he was out there was fantastic. He was always throwing himself into every activity, making an effort to sort of like learn the language of other people so he could go out and communicate, which before he probably wouldn't have even thought about doing. Coming back, I mean, he's been part of the college council. He's taken up loads of different activities. You started doing your organ playing as well.
Yeah.
You've had so much more confidence to try new things and talk to new people around the centre. It's been really good.